Hello everyone, my name is Crystal and I'm going to be telling a true crime story, and it's about the disappearance of Adam Walsh. On July 27th, 1981, 6-year-old Adam Walsh went with his mom, Reve, to a Sears store in Hollywood, Florida. While she shopped, Adam stayed near a video game displaying the toy section. When she returned, he was gone. A young security guard had asked a group of kids near the games to leave the store, and in that brief moment, Adam was abducted. Despite an intense search, there was no trace of him. At the time, there was no national system for tracking missing children, leaving John and Reve Walsh feeling powerless. Their heartbreak would later help spark the creation of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. At an emotional press conference, John Walsh pleaded for the return of his only son, Adam. 2 weeks later, the family's worst fears were confirmed when Adam's partial remains were found 120 miles away, shocking the nation. In 1983, serial killer Otis Toole confessed to Adam's murder but later recanted. Though some of his account matched unknown case details, the lack of physical evidence and his inconsistent statements meant he was never charged. Adam's case came amid growing awareness of child abductions in the U.S., alongside cases like Eaton Patz and Johnny Ghosh. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but both are still missing. Fueled by grief and public support, John and Reve Walsh channeled their pain into action, launching a national movement to protect missing and exploited children. And here are some photos of the two boys. They definitely did not deserve this. In South Florida, John and Reve Walsh started the Adam Walsh Research Center to help find missing children and push for legal reforms. John traveled the country raising awareness, pressuring lawmakers, and encouraging parents to keep photos and fingerprints of their kids. In 1984, they co-founded the NCMEC, which became the National Clearinghouse for Missing Children after Congress passed the Missing Children Assistance Act. Adam's tragedy transformed John into a leading victims' rights activist and the longtime host of America's Most Wanted, which, along with his other shows, has helped capture over 1,100 fugitives and recover many missing children. In 2006, John Walsh helped pass the Adam Walsh Child Protection and Safety Act, creating a national offender registry enforced by the U.S. Marshals. Although Adam's case remained officially unsolved for years, John believed Otis Toole was responsible. He hired a retired detective named Joe Matthews to investigate. And in 2008, Hollywood Police Chief Chad Wagner confirmed Toole as the killer based on strong circumstantial evidence, apologizing for past investigative errors. John and Reve, now parents of 4, remain active with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, now the nation's leading child safety organization. Since 1984, NCMEC has handled over 5 million calls and helped recover more than 426,000 missing children, evolving with technology to improve how the country responds to these cases. Let me know what y'all thought about the Adam Walsh case. I thought it was pretty interesting. And if you want any other true crime stories told, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for listening.